10. The number of fingers, the number of toes. The number we all struggled to count to in our first few years of education. Put in a time, it is 87,600 hours, or a decade. Recently, I completed my first decade achievement. I don't remember when I first started rafting. I do remember that I was scared. I huddled in the middle of the raft by a cooler, as my sister cemented herself in the bow of the boat, holding on and yelling with joy. Or so I remember. After a few years and a water park trip with 2 flat tires, my family was pulled back in the world of rafting. We started, as many do, as guests. I was a young boy who wore socks with their sandals because my mom couldn't get me to put sunscreen on my feet. Socks and Tevas. The best pairing for a young blonde-haired kid shoved into a faded orange PFD and set into a large rubber ring. Of course, that boy was me, and the ring was a raft. After a few years of running the Stillwater in Montana, battling through rapids like Mad Max, Beartooth Drop, and Mr. Bubbles, my family received our first boat, an inflatable kayak. And as such things go, when you find an activity you like, we started running our own trips. In 2013, after 2 semesters of college, I moved to Cody, Wyoming, and began the first year of my first decade achievement. My first year of working on the best highways in the world.
I've just finished doing a few trips with oars. If you guys aren't familiar with oars, they're one of the largest rafting companies in the U.S. and they do some trips outside of the U.S. as well. I've actually been down here helping them with some trips on the Gates of Lodore section of the Green River. My first 2 trips with oars were baggage boats. They're basically a boat with just me in it and a whole bunch of gear. So it was just me, the gear, I had the groovers, and definitely a different type of guiding. I'm more used to whitewater, jump on with the people for a few hours and then they're gone and you forget about their names really. You just remember kind of the people who they were. Out here it's a bit different where, of course, you're with them for a few days. My last trip was a 3-day trip. They're taking a go to this. Paddle forward! Woo! Oh, criminal. Keep it going! Keep it going!
I was invited on the Rogue River this year. It's been on my radar for a few years, and it was awesome to experience it. But I had to get there first. And I wanted to turn the road trip into a mini adventure. No hotels, motels, or hard-walled accommodations. Well, good morning. I just spent my first night on the road. And I camped last night up above the Bonneville Salt Flats. I'm at Willow Creek Campground outside of... $0 to sleep in some amazing spots, 3 days on the road to arrive in Oregon and start the river.
That sounds just sweet. Once the Lord boys get down here, we'll do a little safety talk.
How's that feel? Good. Sweet. Everybody, if you see anything dangerous or unsafe, bring it up. All of you.
We're dangerous and unsafe.
All of you.
Excited to be on the river finally. A little sluggish this morning, but just all around excited. It was awesome to be back in the Pacific Northwest, on a river I'd been waiting years to do. The clouds were sitting low, rain was falling, but that didn't stop the pure energy of being on the river. The first day we came to Rainy Falls, one of the two iconic rapids on the road. Since this was my first time on this river and I was worried about breaking the floor of my cataract, I opted to take a safer route down the fish ladder. Fuck, why did I 303 this boat before I came? It's fucking slippery. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna be able to push back here. Yeah. If this thing launches without me, jump in it. After battling the low waters and the fish ladder, I took up the most important job of camera safety for Bryce and Chris as they challenged the falls. After some high adrenaline action, we pushed forward to camp.
Let's play at least one ball off the orange tarp. That's what we're doing right now. We're coming at you. Send it, baby. Left-handed, here we go. I'm
getting out of the way.
It's right here. All right, boys.
The Pacific Northwest is wet, and I want to keep saying it because I do a lot of rafting in the desert, with my big metal sand stake and all. The change was good, even if my clothes never seemed to dry out. Day 2, and it is cloudy but not raining, which is quite nice. That rain kind of sucked yesterday. Anywho, floating down the river, somebody is stuck back there. Never mind, they're free. But yeah, floating down the river.
I'll talk. Make more. Want to make more.
Beautiful, darling. Alright, so next time I think it goes without saying, I gotta watch my map. Because that was a fun, tight little canyon back there. I didn't get any of my cameras out to record it. Because I wasn't watching my map. If I was watching my map, that would have been a lot of fun to record. Anywho, tight canyon, very technical, and I love it.
Mile 20, right?
22 battle bar.
You might get your squirt in today. Yeah.
We've got a bunch of little class 2 things. Or flat water.
But for all the fun I was having, I decided to give myself a bit more excitement. Alright, tally ho! As I perched above the water, holding onto a rope, and watching my boat get beaten to the rocks, I thought I could understand how ocean-going boaters feel. To many of them, their watercraft is part of their being. Mine might never see the ocean, but having my own raft is such an awesome feeling. I can take it where I like, I know the rigging, the layout, and know it almost as well as I know the back of my hand. It hurt me, not physically, to see my boat in this situation. But thanks to good friends and a bit of time, my boat was safely extracted with everything still rigged. This situation was a good reminder to myself that, yeah, I've been guiding for 10 years and traveling rivers for longer than that, but always remember that you're in the wild. There may be more people out there now, but wild is wild, and you need to do everything you can to lower the risk of injury to yourself or the equipment.
Are here.
Nope.
You're just falling in the river.
Oh yeah.
Where's the front of your boat?
It's gone.
Where's the rest of it?
Well, it's between your legs currently.
There isn't a front and a back and a floor. There's only tube. I don't know about this, Yeti. It seems very sketchy. But I also want to get a massive cat now.
Yeah, she floats.
Like a 22-foot cat to just gut holes with.
22 foot. Damn, dog, you're gonna do like
3-foot tubes.
sweet boat style down.
Oh yeah.
Sweet boat style down the middle fork or something.
Oh yeah.
It was awesome to be on the road as my personal celebration of a decade of guiding. I'm happy to have done this trip with both new and old friends. The Pacific Northwest is such an awesome place to explore. I hope to return here years to come to travel the rivers or to find the roads less traveled. Either way, I'm excited for new adventures, and I hope that you, the watcher, find some new adventures too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all down the road.
If you can hear me, because the waterfall is pounding pretty hard. This is a freaking sweet spot here. You know, the road has been fantastic. Name of the game for me today is just, I'm out here kind of by myself. I've been the last one doing stuff today. You know, did a little bit of fishing. Last one up here to check out the fall there. You can go sliding down that fall if you want to. There's actually a helmet right over there. If you all can see that, there's a helmet hanging in the tree so you don't bang your head on that thing over there. But yeah, it's been freaking fantastic out here. Wetter than I packed for, so you know, got quite wet out here, but awesome. Can't complain about the rest of the trip. Yeah, fun times out here.